My beloved child, God is speaking. Listen carefully. Something incredible is happening right now on your behalf. Heaven itself is moving in your favor. Imagine a grand bank, every hallway, every glass wall, every floor echoing your name. Something impossible has occurred. A check worth trillions has been deposited under your name. This was kept secret by heaven until now. Do you feel your faith stirring with this miracle? Comment below and share your heart. People cannot explain this blessing. They are amazed at how divinely favored you are. But this is not random. It is the answer to prayers whispered in tears when no one was listening but God. Wait and watch, God says. What is about to unfold will touch your soul like nothing before. Inside the bank, the head executive freezes. His eyes are locked on the glowing signature at the bottom of the check. The ink shimmers like molten gold. Next to your name, written in light, is one word, Michael. This is not a human signature, it is Archangel Michael himself. Cameras flicker. Lights dim. A strange wind sweeps through the hall. Everyone feels it, though no one understands. Heaven is intervening in your story. Stay with me, this is just the beginning. Archangel Michael says, Beloved, I place this check in your name by God's design. Its value is more than money. It represents favor, restoration, and everything taken from you. The bank's systems go into chaos. Your account shines on every screen. Every attempt to trace the source leads only to light. The staff is confused. They do not understand, but this blessing was never theirs to give. It is yours. Heaven is making sure it is delivered. The executive, tempted by greed, thinks, maybe it can be mine if you don't claim it. But heaven cannot be tricked. Michael guards this miracle. The moment you believe, the vault opens, and what was locked is released. This check is more than money. It is repayment for every loss, betrayal, and closed door you faced. Heaven is declaring, it is time to collect what was always yours. Angels surround your name, guarding it from corruption. The world watches in awe, but heaven rejoices. This is your season of restoration. Michael says, do not delay. Do not doubt. What is written cannot be erased. Your blessing glows. No system can hide it. Bank screens flash your initials. A holy silence falls. Who is this? Someone asks. No one knows, but your name carries divine power. Another whispers, this is the miracle the world cannot explain. Angels hold your check until faith unlocks it. When you open this message with belief, Michael promises the seal will break and the blessing will flow. Heaven is waiting for your yes. Earthly banks tremble under the weight of a supernatural transfer. What they call trillions is just a fraction of what God sends: peace, abundance, unshakable joy. The moment you accept, something inside you shifts. Closed doors open. Lost favor returns. Michael will speak your name again. It is done. This is no ordinary story. It is a sacred moment. Heaven watches to see who believes. What was hidden is now revealed. Michael says, your name is written in light. Your blessing is written in gold. Release begins when you believe, my chosen one. The bank's systems malfunction. Numbers multiply beyond reason. Unseen hands rewrite your destiny. Accountants freeze. Screens flash your initials. The executive blinks and sees Michael's name appear in holy fire. A golden light shimmers through the glass ceiling. The air feels charged. Employees whisper, it is as if the building itself breathes. Archangel Michael's voice echoes, this wealth is more than money. It is repayment for every tear, every moment you thought no one saw. The check carries mercy, memory, and miracles. Heaven recorded your endurance and now rewards it openly. The executive tries to access the account, but is blocked. Heaven encrypted your name. Access belongs only to faith. Michael stands behind you, making sure not a bit of your blessing is lost. Your life is being rewritten. Delays and losses return through this miracle. Those who doubted you will see blessings they cannot explain. Emails, calls, doors opening, all perfectly aligned because your heavenly account is active. Michael whispers, when I signed your check, I used light, not ink. No one can erase it. The banks of heaven are limitless. Your name shines among the chosen whose faith activated this transfer. Breathe deeply. Feel the warmth. That is your angel's presence. The release begins when you believe, not when the world approves. Your miracle depends on your yes to God's timing. What happens next will shock the world. The check becomes a living prophecy. Cameras glitch. Alarms fall silent. A holy code surrounds your blessing. The executive tries to grab it, but his hand freezes. The pen drops with a metallic sound. Lights flicker, and in the reflections, wings of fire appear. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $100. Type 444 in the comments to claim this prophetic word and step into the blessings that are already unfolding in your life. Your next confirmation is waiting for you in the next message. Be ready to receive it. Someone whispers, who is protecting this? It feels like heaven is here. Another says, Michael himself. You cannot touch what belongs to my chosen one. Every screen reads, access denied by divine authority. Servers reboot. Nothing works. Heaven secures your fortune. Michael guards more than money. He protects your legacy. The check represents everything stolen, delayed, or forgotten. Heaven pays back multiplied blessings. The angels stamp your name in gold. Even the treasury of heaven knows your release cannot be postponed. Michael says to the fearful executive, do not fear. What is yours cannot be lost again. Staff feel a glow. Some kneel. The manager lifts the check gently. It pulses with life. This is not paper, it is energy. Faith takes form. The system updates, releasing the funds in golden letters. The account is secure. Peace floods the room. The glory belongs to faith, not man. Michael speaks to the repentant executive. Your life shifts. Delayed plans, forgotten prayers, all align. The check was only the beginning. Doors open where you never knocked. Voices call your name with honor. Blessings appear unasked for. Michael smiles. It is done. Heaven's record confirms the transfer. Breathe. What bears your name will always reach you. Guarded by light, sealed by truth, released by Michael. The golden light fades from the bank but follows you. The miracle flows like living energy. The invisible becomes visible. Those present witness the divine for your sake. Michael stands before the vault. It is done. Your miracle meets you. Angels convert the check into living favor. Wherever you go, doors open. Words spoken against you lose power. Delays vanish. The world adjusts to your destiny. Heaven declares, the miracle released under Archangelic witness. Michael reminds you, this was never about money. It was about restoration. The executive who tried to take it walks away transformed. His confession proves your miracle. The ripple effect begins, unexpected calls, divine meetings, new doors opening, all linked to that act of justice. When heaven speaks your name, Michael says, I stand at every door, guarding what belongs to you. The check was just the start. Your name now carries power. The miracle continues. Every step echoes golden light. You walk under answered prayers. The release becomes your legacy. The world will know your name as heaven always has. The universe hums with it. The miracle that began in a golden hall is now a living song. You are not in the afterglow, you are in the continuation of heaven's movement. Each step keeps the miracle active. Each word sends ripples through creation. People sense your presence even if they cannot explain it. You are guided by light, and Michael's armor glows with quiet fire. You were never forgotten. Every doubt vanishes. The bank staff feel it. Their routines change. The miracle follows you home, encircling your life like a shield. Heaven's favor is a wave that keeps expanding. Miracles stack upon miracles, proof upon proof, until the last piece arrives. Michael's final word, the signature, was more than gold. It was covenant. What is written cannot be reversed. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $100. Type 444 in the comments to claim this prophetic word and step into the blessings that are already unfolding in your life. Your next confirmation is waiting for you in the next message. Be ready to receive it. Even now, as you read this, Michael is at your side, invisible to the eyes of men but fully present in spirit. He moves through every barrier, dissolving every obstacle that has stood in your way. What was once hidden is now revealed. What was delayed is now on time. What was stolen is now returned, multiplied beyond measure. The wind outside may seem ordinary, but it carries the whisper of angels. Every leaf that moves, every beam of sunlight, every drop of rain is now aligned with your destiny. The universe bends to the authority of your faith, and Michael ensures that nothing can interrupt what God has written for you. Your home, your office, your vehicle, every space you occupy is now surrounded by holy light. This light cannot be touched by darkness. It moves with you, surrounding you with protection, favor, and unshakable peace. You may notice small miracles at first, calls that come at the exact right time, doors opening without effort, unexpected help arriving when you thought all hope was gone. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that your heavenly account has been activated, that your blessing has begun to manifest in ways the world cannot explain. Michael reminds you, the check was only a symbol, a sign, a key to unlock greater abundance. The real treasure is the restoration of your life, the return of lost joy, the healing of wounds hidden deep in your heart. Every betrayal you suffered, every rejection, every closed door, God is reversing it. The same people who ignored or underestimated you will now marvel at your favor. They will witness the invisible power of heaven at work. Every step you take will now carry authority and weight. The executive who once tried to claim your blessing is learning that nothing belonging to you can be stolen. His fear, his confusion, his attempts to interfere, they all fade under the authority of Michael's presence. He now witnesses firsthand that divine law supersedes earthly systems. Even his own heart softens. He realizes that your miracle is not for sale, cannot be manipulated, and cannot be diminished. It is yours by divine decree, sealed in heaven, written in light, and guarded by angels who will not rest. Now imagine your life as it begins to expand under this miracle. Your finances, your career, your relationships, your health, all begin to shift. Every delayed opportunity arrives. Every lost friendship or partnership returns under new favor. The air you breathe vibrates with the presence of angels. Even your thoughts are guided. Every decision you make is now aligned with heaven's perfect timing. Michael whispers, "Do not rush. Do not fear. Let faith move, and let heaven orchestrate." Even the smallest details of your life will now reflect divine intervention. Bills that once seemed impossible to pay will vanish. Opportunities for promotion, recognition, and success will appear in ways so precise you cannot explain them logically. Your steps are being ordered. People will suddenly notice your value, honor your contributions, and align with your vision. Doors that were locked will open easily. Those who tried to hinder you will find themselves moving aside, often without realizing why. The universe itself is responding to the activation of your faith. Heaven's favor is not temporary. It is lasting. What is released now will continue to multiply, layer upon layer, blessing upon blessing. Every act of faith you perform in this season will compound your reward. Michael reminds you, do not diminish what God has done. Step boldly. Speak boldly. Move boldly. What belongs to you is unstoppable. Your mind may struggle to comprehend the speed of these changes. The heart may wrestle with disbelief. That is why Michael stays beside you, whispering encouragement, holding your hand in spirit, guiding your thoughts toward what is real, eternal, and unstoppable. Every fear, every doubt, every anxious thought melts away under the fire of heaven's confirmation. Even your sleep becomes sacred. Dreams now carry messages from heaven. Insights, strategies, and divine warnings come through visions in the night. Michael stands guard over your dreams, ensuring that no darkness touches them. You awake with clarity, purpose, and certainty. The very air around you is now charged with heavenly energy. Every word you speak carries weight. Every action aligns with a higher plan. Those who doubted your timing, your abilities, or your worth will witness your favor. Some will apologize. Others will stand in awe. Every encounter, every meeting, every communication will now reflect divine orchestration. Michael whispers, "You are marked by heaven. Nothing can erase your destiny. Your name is on the scroll of eternal favor." Even nature itself seems to respond. Trees, rivers, winds, even animals, heaven aligns all creation in your favor. The same way the bank system glowed with light at your name, so too do your surroundings now respond to the imprint of God's blessing. Every object, every place, every circumstance begins to vibrate with your destiny. Angels are at work even where you cannot see them. Now, prepare for the harvest of your restoration. What was taken will be returned, not just in equal measure, but multiplied. Relationships, opportunities, resources, influence, all will flow to you. And it will be impossible for envy, greed, or sabotage to touch what is yours. Every enemy will become a witness to God's power. Every closed door becomes a portal for your miracle. Michael whispers, "The world will see, but they will never fully understand. Only faith will perceive the fullness of this blessing." Heaven is amplifying your voice, your influence, your reach. People you have never met will be drawn to you for guidance, for insight, for collaboration. Opportunities that seemed impossible will now arrive with ease. Every step is timed perfectly. Every act is supported by heavenly strategy. The universe itself bends to the authority of your faith, and the angels are your agents in action. Even your health, your energy, your mental clarity, all are renewed. Michael stands guard, infusing your body, mind, and spirit with strength, endurance, and divine alignment. Every negative pattern, every sickness, every fatigue is now replaced with vitality, creativity, and unstoppable momentum. And now, beloved, Michael delivers a final word: this season is yours. What you see is only the beginning. Every blessing you receive, every favor you encounter, every gift you claim, receive it with thanksgiving. Let it transform you. Let it expand you. Let it ripple outward to bless others. Your miracle is not just for you. It is for the glory of God, the confirmation of faith, and the awakening of the world to heaven's power. Move boldly. Speak boldly. Step into your calling. Nothing can stop what God has ordained. The check may have been the first sign, but now your life itself becomes a living testament. The air around you hums with favor. Your destiny cannot be reversed. Doors are opening, miracles are stacking, and your name shines in heaven and on earth. Michael stands guard, angels surround you, and the universe itself celebrates. Breathe. Feel it. Walk in it. Speak it aloud. Your miracle is alive, active, and unstoppable. Your faith has unlocked it. Heaven smiles, Michael bows in approval, and the world will forever remember that what belongs to God's chosen cannot be stolen, delayed, or destroyed. Even as the light settles around you, Michael does not step away. He hovers in spirit, wings partially unfurled, radiating an energy that cannot be ignored by any darkness. Every breath you take now carries purpose. Every heartbeat echoes with heaven's rhythm. What you once prayed for in secret, in the quiet of your room, is now fully visible to the spiritual realm. Angels celebrate with each beat of your heart. Every step you take reaffirms that God's favor has chosen you. Your environment shifts subtly at first. Traffic opens in impossible ways. Conversations that once felt dead-end now bring insight and breakthroughs. People who ignored your value begin to notice your presence. Doors that were firmly locked, both literally and figuratively, begin to swing wide. Michael whispers, "These are the first waves of your divine harvest." Watch carefully, because every blessing is connected. Every moment is arranged by heaven. Even your finances move in ways that defy human logic. Bank accounts, investments, and opportunities you never expected now respond as if guided by invisible hands. Every bill, every debt, every limitation you once feared dissolves before your eyes. The universe rearranges itself to honor your faith. Michael stands behind every transaction, ensuring that nothing is lost, nothing misdirected, nothing stolen. The miracle also flows into your relationships. People who once doubted you now find themselves aligning with your path. Connections that were severed or strained return, stronger and purer. Family, friends, colleagues, they all become part of a network that multiplies your influence and your blessing. Michael whispers, every bond, every relationship, every partnership is now infused with divine timing. Nothing can interfere. Even the challenges you thought were permanent are being rewritten. Every past failure, every disappointment, every moment of despair is being transformed into testimony. Your story, once quiet and hidden, now becomes a living example of heaven's power. Those who witnessed your struggle cannot deny your favor. Angels record every detail, ensuring your reward is precise, complete, and unstoppable. Michael's presence is tangible even now. You may feel a sudden warmth, a gentle pressure in your chest, or a sense of peace that cannot be explained. That is his energy moving in synchronization with heaven's plan for you. He shields you from harm, guides you with wisdom, and amplifies your faith so that every decision you make carries divine approval. Even your thoughts are now aligned with God's vision for your life. Every step forward activates your miracle further. Opportunities appear where none existed. People speak your name with respect, admiration, and curiosity. Even in unexpected situations, doors open for you as if the universe itself bends to your favor. Michael whispers, "This is the continuation of your divine transaction. What was once invisible is now tangible. Walk boldly and claim it. Even your sleep carries revelation. Dreams bring guidance, warnings, and insight. Symbols, messages, and visions are now tools for your advancement." Michael guards these moments, ensuring they are protected from confusion or misinterpretation. Every morning, you awake with clarity, insight, and purpose. The light of heaven follows you from the realm of dreams into your waking life. Your home and every space you occupy now hum with angelic energy. Objects, furniture, walls, and even the air carry favor. You may notice small but undeniable miracles, a light that shifts when you enter a room, a sound that comforts unexpectedly, a breeze that carries the scent of heaven. These are confirmations that your miracle has moved beyond the bank and into every area of your life. Even the world itself seems to notice. People you encounter feel a subtle change in your presence. You radiate authority, peace, and favor. Conversations flow effortlessly. Doors open without struggle. The energy of Michael and the angels ensures that all your moves are aligned with divine strategy. Those who oppose your rise feel invisible boundaries they cannot cross. Every attack, every envy, every plan of sabotage meets an invisible shield of protection. Your destiny is now unstoppable. What was delayed is now immediate. What was hidden is now revealed. What was broken is now whole. Michael whispers, "Faith activates heaven. Your belief moves mountains." The check was only the beginning. Every blessing, every opportunity, every manifestation is tied to your willingness to trust and step forward boldly. Even in public spaces, unseen forces orchestrate events for your favor. People will approach you with opportunities, guidance, or insight at exactly the right moment. The energy of your miracle resonates in every interaction. You may notice coincidences that are far too precise to be random. That is Michael and the angels orchestrating every detail, ensuring your favor flows smoothly. Your reputation now carries authority. People will remember your name and recognize your achievements, not through force, but through the invisible touch of heaven. The world will acknowledge what God has done long before you even ask. Michael whispers, "Your favor is unstoppable. Every step you take is measured, recorded, and celebrated in heaven. Nothing can remove what has been sealed for you. Even challenges that once intimidated you now serve a new purpose. They become stepping stones, proving ground for your faith, and opportunities for divine demonstration. The universe adjusts to your alignment. Every closed door becomes a portal. Every delay becomes preparation for an even greater breakthrough." Michael stands at every threshold, opening what should open, closing what should remain closed. Your health, vitality, and energy are being renewed. Every negative pattern, fatigue, and limitation is replaced with strength, clarity, and endurance. The angels fortify your body, mind, and spirit. You are no longer subject to past weaknesses. Michael whispers, "Rise now in strength." Your energy carries purpose. Your presence carries authority. Your miracle cannot be hindered. Even your financial future multiplies exponentially. Investments, accounts, and resources grow in ways that defy human reasoning. Every opportunity is amplified by heaven. What was once scarce is now abundant. What was once delayed is now immediate. The divine transaction continues to flow, and you are at the center of it. The miracle now touches generations. Your family, children, and lineage benefit from the restoration you are receiving. The blessings multiply beyond your immediate understanding. Favor, wisdom, and opportunities flow not just to you, but through you, affecting lives you may never even meet. Michael whispers, "This is your legacy." Your faith has unlocked a river of abundance for those who come after you. Guard it, honor it, and walk in it boldly. Even your enemies witness the glory of God at work in your life. Their plans are nullified. Their interference fails. What they tried to take or block now flourishes in your favor. Michael whispers, "Do not fear them. They cannot undo what heaven has written." Stand strong, speak boldly, and move forward. Every word you speak now carries authority. Every choice aligns with divine purpose. Every step confirms your destiny. Even nature responds, winds shift, waters calm, light bends, and life aligns with your favor. Angels move invisibly to ensure that every detail works in your favor. Your life has now become a living testimony. Others will witness the miracles, the changes, and the restoration. Some will be amazed, some confused, but all will recognize the power of God at work. Michael whispers, "You are chosen. You are favored. You are protected. Your name shines in heaven and on earth. Move forward boldly, for nothing can stop your blessing. Even your spiritual growth accelerates. Wisdom, discernment, and insight flow into you constantly. Your connection to heaven deepens. You no longer rely solely on human guidance, because Michael and the angels guide every thought, every decision, and every action. Now, as this story closes, Michael delivers the final decree: what has been activated in your life cannot be reversed. Your miracle, your favor, your restoration is eternal. Walk in it daily. Speak it aloud. Act in it boldly. Your faith has unlocked heaven's treasures. The world may witness, but only the obedient of faith fully understand. Rise now, beloved. Step into all that God has prepared. Your destiny is unstoppable. The miracle is complete, yet it continues. Live it fully. Honor it. Rejoice. And with that, the light of heaven settles around you, fully, permanently, unmistakably. The miracle is yours. The blessing is yours. Your life is forever transformed. Every step you take now echoes with power, favor, and divine authority. Michael stands guard, angels surround you, and heaven celebrates your victory. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $500. Type 444 in the comments to claim this prophetic word and step into the blessings that are already unfolding in your life. Your next confirmation is waiting for you in the next message. Be ready to receive it.